If you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, please drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel with your bell notifications turned on. Now let's get into the video. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another video showing you guys how I'm making my coins at the moment. So as you can see, I'm currently on 426,000 coins, and as you can see, there's 42 things in my watch list, or my transfer list, whatever. 30 have sold and I'm winning 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to actually do this method, as well as what to actually look out for, etc, etc. So this is the mass bidding technique. If you guys have played FIFA at all, you'll pretty much know what this mass bidding technique is, but I'm going to show you guys how to actually properly do it, what to search for, etc, etc. Alright, so if we're just going into our watch list, so the transfer, I'll show you my targets at the moment. So buying James Milner's for 650. So 650 is the lowest you can actually bid for a James Milner as of currently. So yeah, you literally, there's pretty much no risk involved in this method whatsoever. So, and then if we're going on to our transfer list, you can see I'm selling them for 800. Now you're probably thinking that's not a lot of profit, but when you're considering I'm picking up 30 or 40 at a time, so I've done the math, right? If you're picking them up for 650 and then selling them for 800, and at the moment James Milner's for 800 sell within about 10 minutes. So if we just go onto this, we just go Milner and then filter to 800. You can see they're selling in about 10 minutes. So, you know, you're cleaning them out of your club like pretty quickly. You can list them for 850 if you want to wait around a little bit longer for your cards, but I don't like my transfer list to be full. I say as it currently is full of bronze cards, but I digress. So at the moment, I've worked out the maths, right? So if you sell them for 800, take away EA's tax, that's 40 coins. You bought it for 650, you're making 110 coins per card. Now, you're probably saying, Josh, that's not a lot of profit. Why would I want to do this? As you can see, I have sold 30 of them, and I still have 12 of them to list. I don't know what these 43 other things are. I think it's just random stuff. But all of these have sold within about a couple minutes. And so if you sell 10 of them, so if you don't think of it as you sell one, you make 100 coins. Think of it as you sell 10 of them, you make 1,000 coins. Think of it as you sell a full transfer list full. Say you picked up like 100 of these, that's 10,000 coins. And it's literally no effort like actually picking these up. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually find some of these players as well, just to make it a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do is just to show you guys how easy this is. I'm going to go James Milner, filter, 650. And then obviously you will have some people doing this as well, and that's this video going out. Depending on how well this video does, we'll have to wait and see how obviously ruined. I wouldn't really say ruined, because obviously there's so many cards going for near discard at the moment that this method really shouldn't be ruined, I'll be honest. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to bid for a full transfer list full, just so I have all 50 of them, and then I'm going to show you guys how many of these I win, and then I'll kind of work out in my head how much coins I'm making just for doing this and listing the cards up for about... The cards at the moment are listed up for about 10-15 minutes before they're sold. Obviously you can list them for more if you want to make just a little bit of extra coinage. I just like flipping them just so they get on my transfer list really quickly. Like I can go play a game and then I come back and they're all gone. So it's not too bad, especially when you're doing obviously if this happens, what you do, compare price, and then you're back in. So I don't know why EA is doing this. It hasn't been fixed yet. I'm not sure why, but EA does what EA does. I mean, the servers were down for 6 hours yesterday. So yeah, I haven't really been doing all the videos I want to be doing because EA's out here like, nah, we don't want you on this. All right, so we've bought up to 50 cards, so I'm going to show you guys how many of these I actually win in 4 minutes. Alright boys, so they're all expired, so it looks like we won 41 of these cards. So it looks like that's about 4k, so that's not too bad for just bidding on these cards and then just leaving for a game, or obviously depending on how many you bid on and how much time's left. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this list just so we have some room to list some of these cards up, and what we're going to do is I will list all of these cards up. And then after I've listed them up, I will show you guys how to actually go find these players. Alrighty, all cards are listed up. So how do you guys actually find these cards? So I'm going to quickly go over to Footbin. Boom, look at that for I don't even know what to call that. But so basically you want to go into players, and what I tend to do is, because I'm looking to spend as little as possible and also make the most with the mass bidding technique, you kind of want to not... The more that the cards sell for, the less you have to bid, if that kind of makes sense. So the easiest way to describe this, right, is say you have a 10,000 coins card player. If you sell a card for 10k, you get 9.5k back after tax. So you have to basically, what, spend, if you want to make some reasonable coins like 9k, 9.1, 9.2, that's leaving a lot of wiggle room for someone else to come in and just outbid you. So you don't really want to do like that kind of high caliber of player. So that's the reason why I went for the lower cards. So if you go 850 and 200 on footbin, the reason why we're using 200 is because the minimum you can actually use, and it gets rid of all the legends, because you don't really want icons. We call them legends anymore. You want to filter to the obviously get the max of. So how you want to look for these cards? 850 tends to be about the good rate. That way you can obviously pick them up for 650, 700, sell them for 800, or maybe sell them for 850 depending on how many of them's on the market. Stay away from 82 rated cards, because the minimum bid you have to do is 700. I mean, you can do them if you want to, but I tend to stay away from them just to make that a little bit more extra coin. So David Neres, probably a good one to do with. Just obviously he has pace, he has dribbling, very high desire card. It's just, you just kind of want it. Harry Maguire's 850. God damn, man. The reason now I found James Milner is he was on this first page. I was like, go see, give him a go. Obviously Ward-Prowse as well, he's probably another one you could do. Milner's obviously wanted because obviously Liverpool, English, easy to get links with, so that's pretty much why people may want Milner. And so I went, sorry, at 850, checked his actual price in game, and thankfully he was about 850 with a few listed for 800. So if there's a few listed for 800, you can generally get away with getting them for 650, and thankfully I did. So now I found my new favorite card. Although once this video goes live, he probably won't be able to be used anymore, so I have to go find another one. So 82 rated cards, you can only bid 700. Again, if you're bidding 700, selling them for 850 might not be too bad, but also then you might face more competition to actually sell these, because I remember with one card, I can't remember who it was, it might have been Milner as well. At one point when I was trying to sell it for 850, I went to search how many were up for 850, and it was literally 12 seconds left on some other cards. So obviously be wary of competition. Try not to find a card that's very popular, like Osimhen, potentially quite popular, but also not that popularly packed. I noticed when I searched Osimhen, when I actually searched for 650, there was literally 12 cards, and they were 20, it was literally 20 to 60 minutes apart. So again, it is a bit of trial and error to obviously find the card that you want, but once you find the card you want, it'll be absolutely brilliant, and it will work for you guys and make you guys a lot of coins. Again, once you sell 100 cards, if you bought for 650 and sell for 800, you make 10k. And most of the time you pick up the cards, you've got them all within 5 minutes, and the waiting time to sell them is probably about 10 to 20 minutes. So you can reasonably make, if you have 100 cards listed up, obviously 10k within 20-30 minutes. Obviously if you're playing games between that as well, between listing cards up, you're just making more and more coins. Maybe you want to do a bit of bronze pack method, make it a little less bearable, but I mean, this method isn't really too bad, and it is making me a lot of coins, so hopefully it does for you guys too. That's it for the video, guys. If you guys have enjoyed, please drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. See you guys later, take care, and peace.